This is a test of my Ultima Online stream here. Now, Ultima Online is a little too old of a game to be a little too old of a game to really be streamed using typical streaming software. However, as part of Extra Life, we got a 1-month license to stream either on XSplit or XSplit Broadcaster. Now, I tried this on XSplit Gamecaster, and that unfortunately does not work. XSplit Gamecaster and XSplit Broadcaster does not recognize Ultima Online as a game. That's how old this game is. Anyway, let's watch the movie just because it would be cool, and let's test that out.
During the earliest span of the Age of Darkness, found in the writings of only the most aged of manuscripts, lived a world born of mystic arts and ancient sorcery, Sosaria. Despite Sosaria's enchanted origins, its people shunned magic, for its very use corrupted the souls of the unwary. But one man dared to awake the slumbering powers of alchemy, twisting the awesome power of the Gem of Immortality to his will and binding all of Sosaria to his corruption. Mondane, the wizard. His power was absolute, as the whole of the planet was gripped in his cruel embrace. Only the appearance of a stranger saved Sosaria from impending destruction. From whence he came, no one knows, but his strength and courage were without peer. In this stranger lay Sosaria's only hope. Only a traveler from the stars could release this world from Mondane's vile stranglehold. He would prove himself a savior, shattering the Gem of Immortality and defeating Mondane. But a deeper and more sinister evil was released with the destruction of the gem. For Sosaria was not free of the stone's power. The planet was still bound to the jewel's magic even as it lay shattered upon the floor of Mondane's castle. For within each shattered remnant of the jewel dwelled a perfect likeness of Sosaria. Thus is the world in which you are born, live, and die. Britannia, that was once Sosaria, now exists as 1,000 worlds, each with its own peoples, history, and destiny. This Britannia is but one of many in the multiverse that is Ultima Online.
Dun, 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 dun. That's like how good the graphics are. Actually, that's better than the graphics for this game. So, anyways, I believe Ultima Online has been around now for like 16, 17 years, something like that. So let me log in. Playing on the Sonoma Shard here. Okay, so here's my cast of characters. You can see I've got Carmos, Servant Hecubus, Mini-Me, Gendro, Lothar. We're going to play Lothar, part of this test here. And you can see the crazy, crazy good graphics that we got going on here. This is a kind of an isometric view. And again, I'm using the classic client because, I don't know, I just feel like this game is all about nostalgia for me, and so, so that's why we're shooting this. You can see Lothar is, I have him in his papal white. The Lothar character is, he's I guess technically he's my main character. He's one of the main characters in the story of UO that my friends and I, Heretic of U, my brother and our friends from Ultima Online put together. He is a paladin character, and he's kind of archetypal. He's kind of Greystoke meets the Pope, I guess, because he's got a savage background, and he's a paladin now. So he's a refined guy, but he comes from a very primitive background. What we're looking at here is the guild tower. Now this tower used to be my tower. I'll show you some information on that out here. You can see still has a lot of the old decoration that I originally put up, but here we go. So here's the house sign here. It will tell you, if I go to information here, it'll tell you when this was placed. So this house was built on September 25th in the year 2000, 10:43 p.m. This is during the Trammel land rush of 2000. I managed to find this spot for a tower, which was a very difficult spot to find back in the day. And you can see it was last traded earlier this year to another character named Lothar that Mary keeps for us. So I'm still co-owner on this house, but because I didn't maintain my UO account, I recently canceled it. Mary was able to maintain it with an alt character. Now the interesting thing about this house, and this is a kind of a different concept I think these days, is the idea of actually owning physical property on a server. You can see I'm scrolling over this sign here. This house is part of the UO Historical Society, and then the date it was placed. This tower, is a historical landmark. People on Sonoma might remember, if you played UO and you played on Sonoma, you might remember that we ran some public events here, and this used to be a tower where my friends and I used to meet all the time. It has 4 levels. This is the workshop level. That laughing there is a Lich statuette that we put up many years ago. It's kind of part of the house now. This level here is actually Lothar's personal quarters, so you can see he has his own this is like his own chapel in here, and he has a monk assigned to watch over the chapel. And then there's what I love about UO is the idea of books. So you can see this is a book titled Lothar, Knight of Spirituality. And this was a book actually written by another player in his guild. And it was a dedication to this character, Lothar. So it was really cool. I mean, you could do stuff like this in Ultima Online. You could leave books for people. You could write them very special messages and leave that for them. One of my favorite things was to actually just leave journals around town and write things. This was by Falthrin von Wolfenstahl, Order of Templars. Very, very cool guy. But yeah, I used to wander around town and write tomes, Lothar's philosophies and his sayings and stuff. He's a very kind of deep introspective character for a guy that just swings a sword around for the most part. And so this is Lothar's personal quarters back here. Here's a book. This is a set of books, 8 books on the virtues, given to me by a friend of mine, a player, that wrote every single one of these books, which is fantastic. So you can actually read, the whole book of virtues here. There are 8 virtues in Ultima Online, and he wrote a dedication to each. I think that looks like a chair decayed here. We'll have to remake that chair at some point, because I think there's supposed to be a chair there. There's a few other items in this room. This is a homemade fireplace. It's actually made out of a bunch of benches, some ore, and I think I dropped some gems in there for lighting effects. It's kind of like, before Minecraft, you can make, in UO, you could make your own furniture before the designers started developing other bits of furniture in response to what players were doing. So a lot of the features of this house are bits of furniture that were kind of arrangements of other furniture to give you the optical illusion that they are something else. So for example, these planters up here that I'm highlighting in yellow, these are actually forges underneath, and we just managed to plot some plants above them. Up top here, you've got statues. You can make player statues in Ultima Online, and kind of as tribute to our guild, Miri crafted a bunch of these statues of notable characters here. So, for example, if I scroll over here, this is Lothar. This is my other character, Genjuro. Here's Miri. She's our immortal mascot, and hopefully we'll run into her. Bob McDeath, Rosarium, some of my other friends, Nadia, Test Soaring Eagle, Atlas, Crypt Keeper, who we might actually run into Crypt Keeper and Demona, and Darla Knight, and Miri's here. So I can see Miri on the Alliance chat. Let me send her a note. You know, that's where things... You can see the text scrolling at the bottom. So there's Alliance chat and there's Guild chat. All of this stuff was added to Ultima Online. I mean, literally, this is the first MMO, you guys. This was really it. I mean, before this, you could play Diablo online, but it's hard to call that an MMO. And this was a persistent world MMO. This is really a groundbreaking game, despite its horrible graphics. But I gotta be honest, I love the graphics. I love this game. That's my ethereal horse here. Looks like I get a couple of baddies nearby. Nothing too dangerous, but we'll say hi to this ogre over here. What's up, ogre? And you'll see he'll flash gray. He'll get mad at me. There he goes. And he's gonna come right over to me. And I'm just gonna... I don't even have to attack him. Lothar will just auto-attack and just bash this poor guy. I can do like cool... Yeah, that's my holy weapon. Although I can't seem to hit for some reason. I might need to eat. So I have fish steaks in my pack. There we go. And just killed that poor ogre. Let me tell Miri what I'm up to. Sending a test stream at the moment. Say hi to YouTube. Alright. So, now here's the kind of crappy part about that whole fight. If I want to switch characters now, it's going to take me a few minutes to switch characters. And there's Miri saying hi to YouTube. What's up? What's up, you guys? That's Miri. She's this great lady that wow, I've known now since at least since the year 2000. So we'll call it about 14-15 years. I know it's a little bit longer than that. How do you do that on YouTube? Let's see. Testing out software. Okay. So she's gonna find out what we're doing here. I can only see it after. Hold on, now, we used to have a vent server and all that stuff, but I stopped maintaining it. I probably should have asked one of my friends to actually check this live stream to see if it's actually streaming. I think it is. It could be wrong. Okay, so we'll follow this since I can't log off just yet. Let's go kill a couple of things. How about that? Yeah, let's do that. So I'm gonna... By the way, you know how you move in this game? You actually hold down the right click button on your mouse and you just sort of let the character will just sort of follow you around. As you can see, I'm always in the center of the screen, so technically it's the screen, I guess, that's doing all the moving. So here we go. Cool. Do you hear my voice, Miri? Are you able to hear me on the screen here and hear the audio from the game as well? I guess you would have to type it in game to let me know. I'm assuming there's probably going to be a little bit of a delay there. But we'll see. I And I'm going to do a little bit of a... Yeah, so we're actually gonna do a little traveling here. I'm gonna do what's called a sacred journey, and you can see I have these rune books in my backpack. These are actually have locations preset on them. I'm going into the bad neighborhood here, so to speak. So I'm hearing Feluca. It says she's saying it looks fuzzy. Okay. Yeah, I may have to fix resolution or something. It's that's part of the reason why we do this screen test. In fact, let me tab out here and see how we're doing. It does look I wonder if we can enhance this. Can't go to general settings, I guess. Okay, it's going. Resolution. Let's try to increase resolution. Oh, you can't. Once you start streaming, apparently you cannot increase resolution. Alright, well. So much for that, right? Okay. So this is kind of the bad part of town. There's actually, in Ultima Online, there's two maps. There's a PvP version of the map called Feluca, and there's a non-PvP version of the map called Trammel, and then there's a bunch of other parts, kind of sections of the map. Some of them are PvP friendly, some of them are not. You can tell if you're in a PvP friendly area or not based on the color of your pointer. If your pointer is gold, that means you will not be an option for PvP. Nobody can run up and kill you. My pointer is silver right now, and that means somebody can actually come up and kill me if they wanted to. And okay, so she's saying that makes her lag. I'm gonna hop into these caves right here. We're gonna kill a couple things just because we can. Alright. So got a little bit of lag here. I'm gonna cast a spell called Enemy of One. This is gonna allow me to fight my chosen quarry here. There we go. Check out those sound effects. Yeah, I know. Super graphics, you guys. And I'm gonna switch to war mode. You can see my pointer is turning red. And we're gonna do this. This is a Lich Lord spawning area here. Lich Lords are one of the stronger undead minions. So, I'll beat up this Lich Lord. You can see, I mean, obviously it doesn't... Lothar's pretty strong, so it doesn't require a whole lot of hits to put down one of these things. But yeah, you know, these are simple quarry if you have the right type of equipment and you're used to fighting them. You'll see how Lothar can put them down and, you know, really not have too many problems with it. Got poison right there. Literally all I'm doing is, you know, just sort of letting him swing on his own, and I just make sure I'm healed. And, you know, there's other stuff I can do, but it's not always mana efficient. Okay, so for example, I'm gonna fight this guy here, and let's say I do I consecrate my weapon. That's gonna give me a little bit extra damage, but it doesn't really do a whole lot. It still goes down in about 3 hits. Not that big a deal. So, a fighter, or Dexer as they like to say in UO, pretty simple class to run. The thing is that they're very limited in scope. Ultima Online, for the folks that have played, will tell you it's all about mages, and mages had the most utility. Mages were best to. It's better to mix, you know, run hybrid class where you're partially mage and maybe you have some combat skills. Oh, good, Jess left me. Thanks, Jess. There's another one. Let's go kill this one real quick. There's a bunch up here. pulling the gold off them, there's really not a whole lot else to take here. So, just wanted to kill a couple, because why not? And I'm going to leave combat mode. Now, the odd thing about UO is because so many people were mages, and so many people count on the recall system to get around, very few people know how to walk around in UO. It's pretty funny, actually, because there are ways, when all this stuff was being discovered, you had to walk there. You know, somebody had to physically walk to these places and mark the runes, and then give the runes to their friends and let their friends copy them, and so on and so forth. These days, though, I mean, everybody has a rune to every town and basically every location they can think of. There's not a whole lot to do here. I am gonna do... Okay, I'm gonna turn it off because I'm running across the lands. Alright, Mary. Okay, so... Speaking of which, and I admit I'm part of this too when I get lazy, just like then. I go ahead and... Oops. I was so lazy there that I actually hit the wrong rune. To go to Ultima. And I'm going to do what paladins do, is we go to shrines. So I'm going to go to this Shrine of Humility. This part of Lake Lothar's main path is he tithes to humility. So I'm going to tithe here. Hopefully I'll be able to watch it later. Yeah, it's cool. I'm glad you were watching. I probably should have bugged somebody. This is Ultima, and you can see my pointer is gold here. So this is a PvP minus area. You cannot PvP in this area. I'm gonna take this moon gate to another town. Let's go to Luna Bank, because this is where a lot of people go. Ring UO. You can see all these names in yellow. These are not players. Here are some players. Rotgut Earl of Vesper. I'm gonna look at him. The prominent Rotgut Earl of Vesper. Goodbye, Sonoma. I think I just broke out. I don't even know what his thing was. That dude is literally the Earl of Vesper. That's hilarious. I don't know how he got that, but that's cool. The broker, and this guy's a broker. Yeah, Rotgut is kind of amazing. He's the prominent Rotgut. Check out his purple. Like, in UO, people did, like, these weird purple color stuff, and, you know, to make sure that you knew that they had access to something rare or something elite, because, you know, standard colors in UO, standard palette's pretty dull. Alright, so there's that. Now, we're going to do something difficult in UO. We're going to walk someplace. And you can't walk from Luna, because the only way to get to Luna is through Moon Gate. But I'm going to take a quick walk from Britain down to my house. If you ask people how to walk to homes, it's a very difficult thing. So here we go. Yeah, I may have to play around with resolution or something to make sure that you guys can see this. But this is just it's really hard to explain the appeal of this game, because it's almost like Seinfeld, the game. You know, you don't have to do anything. It's completely open world, and so a lot of times you can enjoy doing nothing. Well, here's one thing I enjoy doing. Okay, right. I'm gonna take my little blade here, and I'm gonna walk over to this sheep. And I'm going to shear the sheep. That's what I like doing. I'm going to show you guys real quick one of Lothar's pastimes when he's not bashing Lich Lords. And music will suddenly kick on and off. Most people play UO with the music off, because that combat music gets really annoying. So we'll see during the live stream. If it's really bad, I'll just turn off the music. So the point where you need to know when you're walking home is when to jump off the main road. And this is that point for me. I don't know what it is. I just seem to know when I'm supposed to do that. And then I go through the woods here and check my landmarks. So we're going to show you how to get to my house. Okay, see those? Let me pull up the map here. Put it on the center screen. So you can see that little speck blinking is me. And there's these two giant lakes. I call them the eyes because there's like, they look kind of like eyes, except one is huge and one is little. Anyway, when you get to the eyes, make sure. Forgot how to pull map up. That's how long it's been. It's okay. When you get to the eyes, you basically just hang a... I don't want to fight an ogre because I want to be able to log out. You just keep going left till you hit the river here. And you follow the river down to my house. So there we go. We made it to my house. And I'm going to go inside. And I'm going to log Lothar out where he normally goes. And I'm not going to ride a horse inside the tower. Although in UO, most people are really lazy. They never dismount. But I always log him out in this little chair right here. Which is usually where I put him. Logging out in your house or an inn is important because then you can hop back on whatever. Anyway, I should probably check my, I'm going to check my YouTube stream here. I hope you guys don't mind. Might look a little funny. So I get YouTube. Let's see how this looks. I don't know if it's still capturing the same thing or what. Go to my channel. I wonder if this shows up on the stream. It'd be pretty funny. If you guys are watching on YouTube right now, go ahead and drop a comment. Just say anything. It would really help me out for the test. So I really appreciate it. I'm going to go to videos here. And I'm going to go to events. And let's see if... there we go. Live now. Test stream. Look at this. What's going on? And let me mute it. Go YouTube. There we go. Oh yeah. It actually did show like this whole navigation. Okay. So check comments. This game is so old. There's no comments. But there's one person watching. Thank you, one person watching. Let's log out of this. So, unfortunately, I guess I could flip in and out and see if there's comments, so I'll just do that. We're going to go back and play some UO here. Just a little bit. And I'm going to go, okay. So we're going to play Genjiro, because Genjiro is a lot of fun. Miri left him a weapon. Genjiro is my samurai. And samurais were a class later added to the game. And Genjiro, in the story, Genjiro is the samurai. He's basically the samurai and the servant of his lord, Lothar. So Lothar is the main. This guy is basically his personal bodyguard. You can see the paper doll there, the golden armor. He's got the Ordo blue. Very iconic look for Genjiro. Now here is a goal. This is a really important thing. The guild stone here. These used to serve a purpose in Ultima Online. You could you managed the guild specifically through that stone. They have since kind of automated it to a menu here on the side of the characters. But you know, guild stones are very rare because they got rid of them some years ago. And so it's kind of an honor for our guild that we keep that stone. That particular stone, I want to say, is as old as 1999, 1998. It definitely precedes the existence of this house. Okay, so I got to find out where Jess put the sword. I suspect it's down here. And then you can see that there's books here that Miri has left for other people. Let's see. For ginger ale. There we go. Let's see what we got. Oh. Sake. You know, you guys that watch my channel know that I love sake in real life. So I will absolutely take that sake. Hope I don't die with it and be super sad. So there's that. And then here's a Radiant Scimitar Undead Slayer. Ooh, this looks like fun. Whoa. That's going to be a fun weapon. I promise you guys, back in the day, I used to stay in character a lot more. Alright, so, let me put a couple things away here. I'm going to put one sword away, the Redeemer. Don't need that. Let's put a couple things away. I don't even know what's in my house anymore. Alright, so I'm going to put a couple of T-maps away. Some cool stuff going on in Alliance. Alright, so now here's one thing you can do. Before you could not do this. You could actually go through and insure your weapons. So, oh wow, that sword's kind of beat up. Okay, so looks like Miri will watch for a little bit. So what you can do actually is, let me see if I can remember how to do this. There is a way in which you can insure an item. So I'm going to toggle item insurance. And I'm going to insure this Radiant Scimitar. Cool. And the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to swap weapons here. The Radiant Scimitar. We're going to try this bad boy on the same stuff that Lothar was fighting, because why not? If he can fight, so can I. Now, Genjiro is, I'll let you guys know right now, Bushido is a little bit tougher to manage than Chivalry. There's a little bit more that needs to happen. You need to honor your opponents. But there's some bonuses to practicing Chivalry. I'm going to hop on his... Oh, they're repair deeds. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Miri. I will... You know what? Nah, I'm okay for now. I'm going to go and... Well, anything here? Ooh, that might gorge it. My gorget needs to be repaired. Where did she say that was? There are repair deeds in the box on the left. I'm going to assume... Repair service, okay. So, I'm going to take this repair service, repair deed. I'm going to repair one piece of my armor. Well, let's see if there's anything really bad. My armor's pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, I'm going to just repair one thing. It's either I'm going to repair either the gorget or one of the other. I think they're on a tea hunt, and I don't want to interrupt that. So, anyway. Okay, that's at 49. And the sword... Yeah, the sword can wait. Because I'm going to try out this one anyway. So, I'm going to use this repair deed. It must be near a blacksmith shop. Okay. I thought you were cool to just be near a forge, but that's cool. I'll go to a blacksmith shop, sure. Let's grab another one. We can do that on the way to fighting finding some Lich Lords. Let's take one more. Little clock. I must have turned off the music for. Well, maybe I didn't. We'll find out. Let's see. Let's go to. No place in there. How about here? No. No. Oh, you're not tea hunting. Okay. We're gonna go to Serp's Hold. My weapon on. So I gotta go to the smith shop. I think there's a smith shop in Serp's Hold. What do I remember? Oh, I think it was like up here. I could totally be wrong, and there might not be one. Yes, I am a noob once again. I thought there was one up here. You know, I'm pretending to be lost for the sake of the people viewing that want to see me explore Caesarea in all of its exotic 2D isometric glory here. Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure there is a smith somewhere up here. I just don't, for the life of me, remember where. You know what? Wait, I found it. Yes, see, I did that on purpose. Okay. So now, I think I can just put this in my pack. And I can go like that. And I can do that. Ha-ha. Uh-oh. Lost a little durability on it, but that's okay. And let's repair this sword here. There we go. So your items lose a little bit of durability as you repair them. One thing, if I really like this sword, I may have to find those Tokuno dyes or whatever and tint this gold so that it matches the rest of Genjiro. Alright. So here we go. Okay, same spot we were before. Oh wait, this guy wants to mess with me. I'll show him. Let me honor this guy first. So you honor, and you just basically jack him up and he's dead. So I remember collecting sandals from these guys was a big deal. I don't think... Now I think anybody can just get sandals whenever they want them, but the blue sandals were a deal. Switching over to my Undead Slayer. I'm gonna turn music off here for a bit. Hope you guys don't mind. There we go. That way... Oops. We don't have to deal with the music running the whole time we're gonna fight here. Okay. So let's test it out in this room. Again, Genjiro, this is more of a this fight will go up and down a little bit faster than the Lothar fighting these, because Lothar is much more stable, I guess. So I'm gonna do evade. That didn't seem too bad. Pretty quick. I don't know that, here, let's, I'm gonna switch back to the other weapon and see how that does. Because the hit lightning does help sometimes. Let's find another one. Where are your friends? There he is. Oh. Yeah, obviously the Undead Slayer is a lot better. You can see that took a lot more effort to do that. So we're going to switch back to Undead Slayer. Alright, so let's try this again, because I'm sure there's another one running around here somewhere. Ooh, there's two. Okay, two side by side is a problem. You just simply cannot keep up with that. Wow. Getting jacked up. There we go. Strong combo, and you gotta, you gotta give it some space. And you definitely do not want to try to take two on at the same time, because you got double the amount of spells heading your way. There we go. Just because I don't want to draw aggro on the You can see my stat bar goes all the way back up when I kill one. But the risk with the samurai is that without the close wounds and the cure, the insta cure that the paladin has access to, I could get poisoned, and that could be really bad. Alright, so I'm gonna kill one more, just because he's right there. The other downside to this is if the Lich Lord casts a blessing on itself, it can actually appear to be damaged, and you can't honor a creature that looks damaged. Hey, LRC 20%. Is that good, Mary? I'm gonna take that. I don't know if people still need that stuff or not. I don't know this game. Anyway, and by the way, this is a cool little... Oh, shoot, there's a bunch over there. You know I gotta try, though. Oh, this is probably gonna get me killed, but it's hilarious. So let's do it. Oh yeah, okay. They're tracking together. So what you have to do if you have that issue is you gotta hit one and hope to live. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna slow one down while the other... Yeah, that did not work. Oh, I have to put the stat bar in here, sorry. There we go. I'm going to put this in here so you guys can experience the terror with me. Let's see if I can... There. Alright, so I'm going to have to... Alright. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we managed to shake loose that problem. Cool. Okay, I think that's enough for now, I guess. For a little test tour. Well, I don't know. How much trouble do we want to get into here? Alright. Anyway, that's a kind of cool little hangout. The fire caves are kind of neat because there's a few different spots you can get to from the fire caves. I'm actually going to go out a different way because I like to wander around. So this is right outside of what is called the T2A, or the second age area. Looks like I'm in the middle of a reptile spawn here. So I'm gonna, I guess, navigate my way up and out. Okay, these are cool. This is a champ spawn right here, and you can actually start a champion spawn. Thanks, Mary. And they're really cool because, you know, they take over the whole area, and you kill spawn, and the spawn gets progressively tougher and tougher. Then you fight the boss, and at the end of it, you know, the boss will drop some stat scrolls and skill scrolls for you, which were cool. I don't know if that's still the case, because I don't think I've played UO in like 3 years, but they were very fun. I'm just wandering at this point, just making sure I remember how to get places around here. There's an undead. Oh, sweet. This is an undead spawn up here. So this is a champ spawn. This is an active champ spawn. Now, by myself, I'm just not. I'm not enough of a person to. I can't do enough damage. Okay. This is the problem. You can see, like, he gets swamped pretty easily. I could drop Lothar in there, and he would just basically auto-hit his way out of that mess. Gendro, not so much. Gendro requires a little bit more finesse with the evades and lightning strike and honoring and all that kind of stuff. So, a little tougher for Gendro. I think, I don't know if I have to go through this spawn to get where I want to go, but let's see. Let me hit my evade. See if I can circle around this spawn. Oh yeah, we're good. Hit the evade for nothing, really. Alright. So then, we're going to wander up this way. And I think if I'm... Oh, no, I'm not. Wait a minute. Let's see if I can figure out how to get where I want to go here. This is the area north of a town called Papua. So, if that helps, you know, for you guys. Jen, you need a target macro. I sure do, don't I? I really do. Alright, I think I'm making it. Yes. Yes, we are almost in the clear. So check it. This is how cool UO is if you actually walked around. People don't understand that walking around is pretty damn cool, and I love doing it. Alright, so you can go this way, and come up this way, and this is the lighthouse. You can go take this up and out. I don't think you can visit the lighthouse up here. And the other staircase, which will actually take us into U. How many people back in the day playing UO even knew that you could get around that way? Because there were generations of people that just basically recalled everywhere. So you go through this cave. I'll switch over to my other weapon. And then you go here. And check it. I am back in the city of U. Oh, secret door right here. Look at that. I remembered a thing. I'm super proud of myself. Alright. So, another way you can tell you're in Felucca or the PvP area here is the dead trees. you don't get that tremble. The trees are all like nice and vibrant and everything. And Felucca, you know, it's not as cool, I guess. And there's all kinds of hidden doors. So we're gonna go through jail, I guess. Why not? Alright, we gotta go. Oh, I don't remember. Okay, see, I was cool to a point. I thought I remembered how to get to a place, but I think it's one of the cells. It's one of the cells that you click on. There it is. And then you go. It appears to be locked. Since when? Man. Alright, fine. Let's get out then. Let's go this way. And go this way. I don't think this gets me any closer. Yeah, you gotta go. Thanks, Mary. There was another way to get upstairs. I just can't for the life of me recall what it was. But yeah. Anyways, my point being, when we were regularly playing the game, I knew how to get around to specific spots. Alright. Let's recall, because I'm about to give up here. Oh, I'm low on recall, but that's cool. What else do we want to check out? Pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much it for now. I'm gonna, actually, you know what? Let's go to, no, I don't like any of these places. Let's go to Felgelone Gate. And I'll go to the Japanese area, because that's always cool. That's where Genjiro likes to go anyway. So, I'm going to go to Tokeno. And we're just going to go here to Hamarijima. Oh wait, wrong one. I think it's this one. No, it's not that one. First time. See? My title used to be, Genjiro's title used to be the Wandering Sword, because my favorite thing to do with him is literally just wander around and fight things. And in Tokeno, it's really, they have some really interesting creatures here. Oh, a Ronin. I will face him unmounted. It's one thing Genjiro does not like. He does not like Ronin. Dishonorable Ronin. And do that. Jack him up with some lightning. Ooh, jeez. I just realized my my laptop battery is really low. I'm gonna have to probably end this live stream once this guy dies. Ah, where are you going? Where are you going? I'm gonna honorable execute you. Ha ha. Oh. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna die. There you go. I will honorably execute you. Oh! Just put him down. Like, you hear that little thump? Like, bam. Anyway, look at all this stuff that, killing a Ronin. They have all this, and they have lots of gold. So, I mean, for a mob. Actually, I don't even know what a lot of gold is in UO anymore. You know, I've never had a million gold, and apparently a million gold is a joke these days, by these days economy. Okay, so I'm gonna I'm gonna recall back to the tower. And we're gonna call it a night. This is, I'm gonna plug my laptop back in. Miri, I might hop on later, I don't know, but I've got a lot of stuff to do. It's my son's birthday party tomorrow. But I wanted to test this so that we can actually play this for extra life. And, yeah, so anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed a little brief tour of UO here. I'm gonna park him right here in this seat and log out. And we're gonna minimize that. And that's gonna be it, man. How do you hit the end broadcast? I do not know how to end the broadcast. Okay. Okay, no. No. How do you stop it? Oh. Yeah, but how do you not broadcast? Alright, so let's exit. Yes, we're gonna log out, exit, I guess. Anyway, I think that's it. Have a good one, guys, and we will catch you on the next one.